The only person you know for sure is going to be there for the rest of your life, it's you. So why is it that we spend so little time getting to know and understand ourselves? I think it's kind of weird when you think about it. And I mean, so many women, they don't even like themselves. So this is what I want to talk about today. Hi and welcome. I'm Lena and this is Queen Formation with Lena. So this is a space for you, for all you midlife women who feel a bit lonely and disconnected in this part of life maybe. I know that there can be many different feelings in this stage of life, but it's easy to feel alone and that you don't really know yourself anymore. You don't know you don't really recognize the woman in the mirror any longer. And I want you to know that you are not alone, and there are so many women who are going through more or less the same things as you are. So this is a space for you. And like I mentioned earlier, this stage of life can be a bit lonely, and I know that we kind of forgot who we used to be and what we used to like, because we've had so many roles throughout our lives, and maybe your life has really been lifing and you have poured your heart and soul into everything else but you. And we have a role as a wife maybe, and as a mother, daughter, sister, friend. We have this whole professional side of ourselves, and we've taken on all these roles, and we get to this stage of life and so many things have begun to shift. And maybe we're like standing there in the middle and we don't really recognize ourselves in the middle of this. And who am I today when all these roles may have changed? And it can also feel lonely. And there is a difference here with lonely and alone, or between lonely and alone. Because what I want you to see, that when you like being in your own company, and when you know what you enjoy, and when you know yourself, being alone can be amazing. And you can get this time for yourself, and it's a good thing. But being alone when you don't want to be alone, and you fear your own company, and you don't want to listen to all these thoughts that comes when you're alone, then it's not that great. So this is one of the reasons why this relationship with yourself is so important. And also when it comes to being lonely, that is something that you can feel. You can feel lonely in a house full of people. You can still feel lonely. And that is a different kind of feeling. And then you kind of disconnected from everything, both from other people and also yourself. And that then it doesn't really matter how many people you have in the house. You will still feel lonely. So all these situations, or both these situations, when you get to know yourself and have a good relationship with yourself, it's easier to navigate all these situations. And one of the things that is great to start practicing is doing things alone. And this can be really uncomfortable in the beginning, but to start doing things that you normally would do with someone else. And it could be go for a walk, or go get a coffee, or go out and have a meal in a restaurant and sit by yourself, or go on a trip. if you can do that. Go to the movies, whatever it is, but do it alone. And practice being uncomfortable, and also see what feelings comes up, what thoughts comes up. And I think that a lot of times, if we take going out to dinner alone, for instance, if we take that as an example, I think that one of the fears that we have doing that would be, what would people think? Why am I sitting here all alone? I'm such a weirdo. People are going to think that I'm so weird. I don't have anyone to be with. I don't know what. I think that you know what I'm talking about. But I mean, firstly, who cares? It's not important at all what they might think. And even if they do, which they probably aren't even. I mean, there are so many things that we worry about that, no one cares. And even if they do, let them. It doesn't matter. Who gives if they do? Let them talk about you sitting there all alone. I think that many people would be envious, because being alone, enjoying your own company, that can be such a great thing. But so many women also fear their own thoughts and everything that might come up if it begins to be a bit quiet, if you don't have anyone to talk to. So this is such a good practice. And I remember also when, I've been divorced now for a couple of years. So I have practiced a lot on being alone. And I've never had a problem with it like that from the beginning, but I haven't been alone as much. But I didn't fear it. But I've had to practice it no matter what. And one of the things that I have kept doing is I'm still cooking meals for myself because I enjoy it. And I also I can also have a glass of wine by myself. I don't have any problems with that. But I know that that is also something that many people think doesn't feel good at all. That's really strange. And why shouldn't I be able to enjoy a glass of wine to my meal just because someone else isn't sitting beside me? I would if I still would be with my husband, then it would be okay. But now, or ex-husband, still getting used to that. But now I can't because I'm alone. There are so many, we have so many things going on, so many conditionings that are happening all the time that is standing in the way of us enjoying things that we would want, that we would like. So getting to know ourselves is such a blessing and such a gift that you can give to yourself. And if this is something that you want to work deeper with, we do that inside the program Unleash Your Worthy Woman, which is a program for midlife women where we go through all these things and we work deep with the relationship that you have with you, so that you get to know yourself and understand yourself, and you can find all these things that are standing in your way and work on them so that you can begin to create an amazingly beautiful life for yourself with the things that you enjoy for you. So if you want more information about that program, just send me a message on any platform, or you can find more information in the description as well. And we'll take it from there. But thank you so much for being here with me today. It means so much to me. You have no idea. And I look forward to seeing you again in my next video. Lots of love.